How's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Come on, come all. To the tier list. To the tier list we go. Ahoy! Now tonight I was late because I ate dinner really late. I ate chicken and rice, honey chicken and rice, and a Hasselback potato, which looks like this, if you don't know. God damn, why do these look so much better than mine? Mine didn't look like this. Wait, is this fake cilantro? Why does that look fake? Oh, you can't even see it anymore because I moved the chat. Yeah, I'll put it back over here. Added the new little chat thing, bobber, not animation thing, but to accommodate people on YouTube too. So that's pretty cool. Now we can see it all in one chat. Yeah, dude, they were good. It was pretty good. Mine doesn't look that good. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should. These are so thin. These are like potato chips. Mine were more like that. Jeez. Ugh, now I want another one. Put them in the air fryer too? Oh shit. Yeah, it was good. Sorry, I'm adjusting some things. Let's give that a little more opacity in the background. Why don't we? Just a little. One more. 30%. I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, man. Gonna have to disagree with you. There we go. All right. We're gonna do a little chat thing. You know who's an abomination? You! Alright. I think I'm ready to go. I think I'm ready to do the tier listing. You know, I had a couple ideas for today. I had a couple different ideas. But, I fell back on the stable tier list. Because, people have been kind of enjoying those. So, yeah. We're going to do a tier list of the worst brothers in Game of Thrones. I don't know if I have a list of brothers. Let's make a list of brothers. I guess I just need pictures. Name of template. Worst brothers in Game of Thrones. Is the music too loud? Turn it down a little. Category: HBO. Description: bro. Cover photo. Jaime Lannister, season 1. I like this picture. On the vulture. Oh wait, actually, I already have a picture of Jaime. I already have a picture of Jaime because I was doing worst dads. That's right. That's right. We already have a picture of Jaime. I just have to go find it, actually. There he is. Bam! Okay. Who are all the brothers? List off all the brothers you know in Game of Thrones. Go! Obviously Jaime. Should we add? Let's add some. Let's add. Hold on. I kind of want to add Ned. Even though his brother isn't talked about that much. It might be good to add him in there. Maybe. Maybe. Can I just open up like a, I don't know, a notepad? Let's just open up a notepad. I'm gonna add a notepad here. Window capture. Perfect. Perfect. All right, bros. Come here. There we go. Just gonna sit it right there. I'll put it over here, whatever. We got Jaime. Maybe Ned? I don't know if we want to do him or not. I mean, he's a brother, but he's not a brother. Tyrion. Rob. Bran. Whoops. Rick. Fuck, how are we gonna do Rickon? Rickon, fuck, how the fuck do we do Rickon? Let's add Ramsay. He was a brother to his brother. I don't even know that baby's name. I'm gonna have to look that up. Wait, what's... Ramsay Bolton, baby brother. Is it Domeric? No, let's not do it. That's too much. Let's not do his baby brother. Who are other brothers? Is Jojen Mira? Jojen Reed is Mira? Mira, that's right. Let's do Jojen. Viserys is a brother? Oh, I'm sorry, Viserys. I was thinking Varys, my bad. Viserys. Does Varys have a brother? Jojen. Who else? Oh, Joffrey. Tommen. Viserys is a good one. What are the all? I'm just gonna look up characters. Game of Thrones characters. Technically Jorah, right? Jorah. Wait, is that? Oh, he might be an uncle to whatever the Bear Island girl was. Forget her name. The girl from The Last of Us. Doesn't have siblings. No siblings. Wait, he was married to a Hightower? That's cool. Huh. Oh wait, we should do Loras. Oh, Renly, Robert, and Stannis. Oh, dude, that would have sucked if we forgot them. Duh. Oh, this is a lot. Potatoes? Should we do potatoes? Jon! Holy shit! Wait, how am I forgetting about Jon? Oh, the Hound in the mountain! Dude, this is a lot. Oh, fuck, this is a lot. Okay, fuck. This is a lot. Why are there so many children? Why is everyone having so many fucking babies? Does Littlefinger have a brother? Theon! Fuck! Theon's important to do too. Shit. Wait, is Euron their brother or is that their uncle? That's their uncle. That's their uncle. Does he have brothers? This Littlefinger? I think he... Peter Baelish. I don't think so. Bronn, Varys, Sam. Wait, we have to do Sam. Let's not do his brother because I don't know that much about his brother. Davos, Stannis, Jor. Tywin, I think, actually does have a brother, but we don't hear about him in the show like at all. Gendry? Gendry technically has brothers. Brienne, Ramsay, Dario, no, Tommen, Jaqen, Grey Worm. Tywin had 3 brothers, none who appear in the show. Are they all dead? Hey, what's up, Otto? Thank you, thank you. This is from all of the tier list that I've been doing. People seem to like them, so I was like, hey, let's keep the family line going. Let's do the brothers tier list. Oh, also, I saw your, I usually comment, or I usually reply to people when they comment on my stuff. I saw your comment on the post of, what bender do you think Jon Snow would be? I thought it was funny. Water because it's closest to snow. Fair point. I just hadn't gotten around to it. One is, and at least one is alive. Maybe both. Interesting. Why is that a maybe? I love. Oh man, that's so nice. We can see the chat in the same window now. Isn't that neat? Isn't that so cool? It's like we're all a family here. I don't remember both for live or just one. Okay. You got any ideas, Otto? Any more brothers that we should add? We have a lot already. You know, I'll give you a little taste of what I was planning on doing today, but I realized, like, at the last minute was maybe a dumb idea. Well, okay, the idea is good. I need to do it in a different way. But looking at some of these people, I really want to do a best sidekicks tier list or something like that. Like, talk about the best sidekicks in Game of Thrones, because there's a lot of like sidekick type people, like Hodor, like Gren, like Braun, stuff like that. But I realized at the last minute that all the sidekicks are literally S tier, so that wouldn't really, maybe that's not a great way to do it. Maybe we'll do a bracket system. Who's the best sidekick? That'd be hard. That'd be really hard. My vote is Hodor. That boy up there. But Gren, though, Gren literally died for the Night's Watch. Anyway, we won't get into that. Tywin's brother was killed by Cersei and... Wait, Tywin's brother? Wait, really? Real? I don't even remember that. Wait, who's Tywin? Hold on. Tywin Lannister. I don't even remember that. Siblings. This one? Oh wait, is it Kevin? Oh, it's Kevin! That's right! It's Kevin! No, you're right, he did die. How did he die? Wait, did he die? Hold on. Oh, he died. Wait, was he in the Sept? Dude, I don't remember this character at all. God damn. Yeah, he was blown up at the Sept. Oh man, I legit do not remember this character at all. Kevin orders her to stand out as ladies of court. Kevin witnesses Tom announces the date for Cersei and Loras' trial. He is killed along with his son. Oh shit, his son. Oh wait. Oh, that's his son? Lancel is his son. Oh shit. The high spirit. Okay, shit. He was last seen trying to lead a confused Mace towards the door to escape the Sept before the... That's crazy. I forgot about him, that he was Tom's brother. Yeah, I completely forgot about him as well. Good point, Otto. Damn, do we... I'm probably going to exclude him from this list, though. I feel like Tywin doesn't even talk about, like... I don't know, like, almost anything about him. And I don't feel like Tywin talks about him at all. Like, he would basically go in that category of... I don't fucking know. Based on what they provided us in the show. Like, all I remember is him being, he was trying to keep Cersei in line, but nothing with him interacting with oh wait, there's a couple mentions of him in season... Oh shit, he's actually, holy fuck, he's actually like been here a while. My god, I don't remember this. Okay, wait, let's read up on this for a second. That's crazy. We might have to include him. While talking to his mother, do y'all remember this scene? I don't even remember this scene right here. That's crazy. Kevin is going over troop moves with brother Tywin. Man, to have an escape. Huh. Oh, I think I do remember that. Dang, I think I legit just thought he was just some guy. Huh. Fuck, dude. How does Tywin treat Kevin? Kevin's... I legit don't even remember this stuff. That's crazy. I feel like they don't interact like at all. Maybe he's a good brother to him. Fuck. I think I have to include him, but I don't know anything about him. Maybe, okay, maybe we just do an honorable mention. Honorable mention, Kevin Lannister and Tywin. But I legit don't recall them interacting very much in the show. Or how they treated each other. Maybe that's a good thing? Maybe he belongs in at least a B tier? I don't know. Anywho, let's create this thing. Potatoes. I think this is good, right? Solid. Does this look good to y'all? That's all the bros. I'll do Ned, I guess. It'll be brief, but we'll do Ned. At least I know more about how he treated him, his brother. I don't know shit about how Kevin and Tywin treated each other. Anywho's, let me. Now I gotta add all these pictures. Wait, we gotta. We got Jamie, we need Ned. Ned Stark. Whoa, look at that picture. Oh, you can't see it. How's everybody doing, by the way? I'm doing pretty good. What have y'all been up to since since last week? Well, I do all this stuff. Oh wait, I probably already have actually a picture of him. One second thought. Tyrion. Tyrion Lannister. Whoa, look at these pictures. That's crazy. Let's do this one. Tyrion. Robb Stark. Who do y'all think is gonna be the best brothers? I think Robb's gonna be S tier. John's gonna be S tier. Edmure Tully. Who's his brother? Is it Catelyn? Who the heck is who's his brother? I forgot about him after he got imprisoned. It is Catelyn. Catelyn and Lysa. Do they go in? How's their relationship in the show? That's a good one. Fuck, man. Some of these obscure characters, I'm like, fuck, I don't know that much about them. Well, okay, I know about them in regards of what they did in the show a little bit. Well, apparently not Kevin, but thinking about them in regards of how good of a brother or sister they were, that's tough. I remember this scene. That was a funny scene. The Blackfish was like, "You fucking bitch, give me that." Ooh, do we include Edmure? We might need, okay. I mean, it's kind of hard to say because Edmure's brother. Yeah. I don't know if this will be a good one to add. Do they even talk? The record. Do you know about their relationship? I believe for work, not look. Alright, sounds good, Otto. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'm probably gonna exclude this one because I don't even know. Like, fuck. Also, it's I don't know what time it is for you, but it's late. It's late here. It's 10:30 for me. Hope you have a good night shift if you're working the night shift. Sorry for starting late. God, there's there is a little bit. I'm gonna leave Edmure in honorable mentions because there's I don't recall that much for me to go off of. That's tough. I feel bad, but I don't know everything. Ooh, I'm gonna get yelled at. That's okay. Anyway, Rob, Bran. Did I save that picture of Rob? What a handsome fella. Rob, Bran. Why do I keep doing that? Brandon the Builder. Can we fix it? Damn, what should I use for Bran? I'm gonna use this one. I like this little picture of little Bran. Little Branny boy. Yo, how would the show have gone if Bran never climbed that tower? If he just listened to his mom? Should we include all the direwolf puppies? They're brothers. Dude, I keep going back to these potatoes. I'm not gonna exit on it though. I don't know why, but I feel like they it's comforting having them there. Let's do Little Rickon because Rickon's gonna be hard. I mean, Rickon is almost an honorable mention, to be honest. Almost. He does a little bit. Potatoes. Let's see what we got here. Rickon Ramsey. That'll be. What do you think? Where do you think Ramsey Bolton's going? Well, actually, we already have a picture of Ramsey. Wait, do we? No, we don't. Where do you think Ramsey Bolton is headed? Right to F tier, right? For worse? Ramsey motherfucking Bolton, baby. Ooh, I like this song, honestly. Or whatever this is. What is this song called? It's called Lot. Got a lot of that. Ooh, look at this picture of him. I bet he's such a nice dude. I swear the evilest fucking characters are always the nicest people. And then there's fucking like Tony Stark's fuck. What's his name? Tony Stark's actor. You know who I'm talking about. He's kind of a dick in real life too. I mean, he's a dick as Iron Man. Ramsey, Viserys. Yeah, which Viserys? Oh, they bring up that one first. That's interesting. I don't really like this picture. I like that one a little bit more, but whatever. A shot of Dane. Damn, are we gonna do House of the Dragon next? Who the fuck is this? Oh, that's him. That looks really weird. Jojen Reed. Let's use this picture. Oh no, I want that picture. Yes, yes, Jojen. Joffrey Baratheon. Baratheon. Tommen. Look at this. Wow, what a fucking little boy. King Tommen Baratheon. Who do y'all think? Do y'all think Tommen was a worse king than Joffrey? His low key. Nah, I don't think he was, but honestly, he was close to being worse. He's such a dog shit king. Loras Tyrell. Does Sir Pounce have any brothers? What's a good picture of Loras? That's pretty good. This is the LGBTQ wiki. That's funny. That's really funny. Renly Baratheon. That's a good one. Robert. Oh wait, we can we already have pictures of Robert and Stannis. Jon motherfucking Snow. Let's use this one. Alright, we're almost done. We're almost there. Apologies for this boring part, but I didn't feel like doing it before, so here we are. This is so fun, isn't it? The Hound and the Mountain. God, look at that picture. Wow. Can you see that? That's so crazy. That's so crazy. The Hound. The Mountain. God, look at this motherfucking big ass dude. Is he an actual wrestler in real life? I feel like he is. I'm gonna look up his actor. What the? How do you? Excuse me. How do you say this guy's name?
Hafþór Júlíus Björnsson.
Not even gonna try. Icelandic. He played basketball. He's a strong man. Wow. Wow. And he's a deadlifter, a squatter. He's a power lifter. The Mountain versus the Beast? What? Hall sustained bleeding lacerations in both eyes. What the fuck? Dude, this guy does everything. Good lord. The talent. The fucking talent this man has. I can barely do one thing decently. This man is going off. Does that make you feel bad? That is so crazy. Theon Greyjoy. And lastly, we have Sam Tarley. All right, finally. Now we can put the pictures in. Look at him. Let me use this one. Alrighty. Put those ones in. And we are missing a couple of daddies. We're missing Stannis. Robert and Ned. Okay. What? You son of a whore. Add these. What? Okay, that's weird. Oh, we're missing Jamie as well. Wait. Should we include Balon and Euron? Let's not do that. I mean, Euron's obviously a shit brother. Okay, there. Should we include Balon? We're gonna have some honorable mentions. This is a lot already. We got a lot to get through. ChatGPT? No! Come up with tier names for S, A, B, C, D, F tiers for the worst brothers in Game of Thrones tier list. Use alliterations. We're gonna specifically tell it to use alliterations this time. Yeah, let's do it. Sinister siblings, awful allies, brutal brothers, cruel companions, dastardly duo. I don't like that one. Fiendish fraternity. Ooh, I like that. Redo D. Let's just say do another one. Let's see what it comes up with. Abominable associate. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Sip. Okay. I don't like that. Whatever the fuck that is. I don't like despicable. I don't like duo. Try again for. Don't use duo for D. What the fuck is a despo? A ruler of the person. Do another one for D. What the hell? I don't know any of these words. I don't want to have to use a dictionary. Regenerate. I have to understand it. I can't look stupid. Desperados? Okay. Let's do that. Wait, we should. But F should be good. Wait. I like cruel companion. Wait, D should be good. D and F tier should be positive. Or kind words instead of negative ones. Devote faithful. Alright, I'm down with that. I like that. Sinister siblings, abominable associates, baleful. Wait. Do we like baleful brothers? I like brutal brothers. Alright, let's go with that. S. D. Shit! I fucked it up. Not that bad. That was a little bit of overreaction. Sorry. Sounded like I killed someone. Wait, what did I like for A? Abominable associates. Ooh, look at that. Abominable associates. Cruel companion. There we go. Cruel companions. Oh. Devoted defenders. Honestly, C shouldn't even be cruel, but it's fine. I like it. Faithful. Fellowship. All right. Are we ready, guys? We finally made it. 45 minutes of bullshitting, and we did it. Yeah, I think we're ready to start. Alliterative tiers. I'm gonna leave this up here as a little Easter egg. Hasselbeck potatoes. It's gonna be in the video. If you watch the video, comment Hasselbeck potatoes. Hasselbeck potatoes. All right, let's get through this. This is a lot of people. Yeah. Solid. Nice. Look at little Jojen. Alright. Should we just start with Bran? Let's start with Bran. Let's start with Bran. The third youngest sibling. Excluding Jon Snow. The third youngest? The second youngest. My bad. I guess I'm at the third oldest. Second youngest. Anyway. Bran as a brother. This music is not right. Let's do Just a Dream again. Or Lifestyle. Yeah. That's fine. Alright, Bran Stark as a brother. Honestly, Bran is easily a good brother, I think. Well, before Three-Eyed Crow, Three-Eyed Raven, whatever. I mean, even after he's a really good brother. Like, he really doesn't do anything bad to any of his siblings. The only thing bad that he did, which wasn't even bad, it was just him being a kid, was oops, sorry, one sec. The only thing bad he did was he, like, in the very first episode when he was shooting arrows, Arya shot the target before him, and he like chased her around because he was pissed off. Yeah, no, I mean, I literally don't think there's anything he did wrong. I mean, he took Rickon, he saved his brother Rickon. He got them both out of there. Him, Hodor, Osha, Asha. You know, it wasn't exactly just him. But, you know, he helped his brother get out of Winterfell when they needed to. He tried to go find Jon Snow. I mean, yeah, I mean, he was always, he didn't do too many, like, super brotherly things, since he was the younger brother, so it was more his older brothers who were caring for him. But, I mean, I can't think of a single bad thing that Bran did. And even if you're considering season 7 and 8 and stuff, when he came back, he told Jon about his heritage. He like bonded with his siblings over basically outing Peter Baelish and then killing him. Yeah, I mean, he legit did not do anything wrong. Even arguably when he went and saw and found Jon Snow, he decided not to fuck with him because he was like, nah, I got bigger and better things to do. I gotta like, I don't want him to be held up with me, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna give him an F. I'm gonna put him in F. There's literally, I mean, he doesn't do anything like super, super kind as a brother, but like, there's literally nothing he ever did wrong that I can think of. Tell me if I'm wrong, but hey, he gets an F from me. Now, someone who probably doesn't get an F is the Mountain. The Mountain, brother of the Hound. Now that guy, ooh, outside of just being a terrible person, he's a terrible, terrible brother. I mean, he burned Sandor's face as a kid for fucking with his toy. That was it. Sandor was just playing with his brother's toy, and Gregor held his head and pushed it into the fire and burned the fuck out of him. Maybe I shouldn't say fuck so much. Anyway, he burned the shit out of him. It was really bad. That's quite awful, honestly. And then on top of that, in the very first season, he is, he starts fighting with Sandor, because he's trying to kill Loras. And Sandor tries to stop him, and he starts fighting him. I mean, I don't think he was trying to kill him there, but I think he would have if he didn't fight back. Yeah. He burned his own brother's face as a kid. That is really awful. That one really gets me. I mean, can he be, he's A or S for me. I think I have to put him S. Like, how you might, like, what more could he do? He wants to kill his brother. He would kill his brother. He never treats him nice. I mean, I don't, like, how much more could you ask to be a worse brother? I'm gonna put him in S. I think I mean, in terms of brotherliness, brotherhood, broness, he is awful. He is, like, you can't get worse. Yeah. Let's not do Jaime right now. Let's not do Jaime right now. I'm not ready for Jaime right now. Let's do Joffrey. Joffrey, yeah, you don't get much worse than the Mountain. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Let's do Joffrey. Joffrey, I think Joffrey is bad. Whether he's A or S or B, I'm not sure right now. So the one thing I do remember is that Tommen, I believe, complained that Joffrey kind of tortured him. I'm kind of thinking A too. He didn't torture him, but like kind of tormented. That's a better word. Joffrey tormented him as a kid. What? Yeah, abused Tommen and Marcella. Yeah. He also did something to Sir Pounce. I can't remember, but he like, I don't know. He did something. Does it say somewhere? Joffrey. Let's see. There's a couple. What the hell does that mean? I don't know if I want to know what that means. Wait, oops, actually, let's go here. Dissect. Oh my God! Wait, isn't Sir Pounce still alive? Did it not die from that? Jesus. Damn. Where can I? You know, I'm just gonna look up Sir. Oh, the previous cat. Oh, okay. Let's see. Tommen. Does it mention anything about Tommen in here? It was pregnant and wanted to see the babies in it or something? Oh, God damn. Oh yeah, he did do this. I think I do remember this. he was mad at Tommen for crying when Marcella was leaving. I barely remember that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I'm missing. I do remember a lot of the stuff about him tormenting him being tormented by him. Oh, here we go. Joffrey taunted and belittled his true father as an unacceptable. Oh yeah, that was funny. In addition, he apparently bullied and tormented Tommen and Marcella their entire lives, never connecting with them in any way. For example, the Starks did. Never connecting with them the way, for example, the Starks did. And even considering Tommen weak for crying like any normal person. Yeah, I can't remember there was definitely a scene. I wish I could find it or something, but it's actually kind of a Joffrey torments Tommen and Marcella. Is there a scene somewhere? That's bad writing shows author bias? What do you mean? Where? This part? For crying like a normal person? Like, I mean, he's right though. But I do see what you're saying. Is there like a video of it? There isn't. That's okay. We know that there were some scenes, right or not, that shouldn't be added into a thing like that. I don't really mind. But regardless, anyway, yeah, Joffrey definitely tormented his siblings. Probably in many ways that we don't even know. From what Tommen mentioned, definitely seemed terrible. I mean, I don't even think he could. I think he has to be A tier. I think you're right. I think he has to be A tier. I mean, if you're messing with your brother's cat and getting mad at him for, or like, I'm not getting mad, but like, not just teasing. It's like bullying him. Like, if you're actually bullying your siblings, like, that's really bad. Not quite as bad as S, because you're not killing them, but you're really bad. You are a really bad brother. So I think A is pretty good for him. Let's do Jojen. Jojen was the opposite. Jojen was, honestly, I don't think he's quite F tier. I think Jojen, he was more concerned with getting Bran to the Three-Eyed Raven than he was Mira. I think that's how I felt, at least. Like, he didn't even care about himself, really. Like, he was like, oh, we gotta do this. He was getting really sick and he died. And he was like, we gotta do this. We gotta get him there. I don't think he super cared if even Mira died, to be honest. As long as Bran made it to the Three-Eyed Raven. So, I mean, I think he was really good to Mira. Like, he obviously very much cared about her and treated her really well. Didn't, tried to defend her as much as he could. He was very weak and small and stuff. In fact, she defended him mostly. But I think he was really nice to her. But I do think he prioritized Bran over her. Who knows? Who's to say? There's an argument to be made that he's F tier, because who's to say how he treated her before all the Green Seer shit. But from what I see, he was great, but not like, he didn't put in terms of being a brother, he didn't put his siblings over like everything else, In order to do that, that's basically what you'd have to do. Fuck. Should we do Jaime now? Okay, let's do one more, then we'll do Jaime. I don't know what to fucking say about Jaime. Alright, Jon Snow. I think Jon's just straight up F. I mean, you could consider his biological-ish family. Yeah, I guess his biological family. Robb, Sansa, Arya, Bran, Rickon. I mean, he treated them all really well. They didn't treat him super well sometimes. Like, he had a really good relationship with Rob. He had a really good relationship with Arya. He had a good relationship with Bran, a great relationship. I don't think he had that as great of a relationship with Sansa. I'm not sure about Rickon at all, because Rickon's just a nothing character in the show, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, he treats them all super well. I can't think of a time where he's not trying to look out for them and stuff. Yeah, and then if you look at his Brothers of the Night's Watch, I mean, come on, like, he is always putting the Night's Watch over everything. There was a time that he faltered. But I mean, obviously, Jon becoming the Lord Commander, defending the wall to the death, killing Qhorin Halfhand in order to infiltrate the Wildlings. Like, he killed his own brother, but he did it. I mean, it was actually a command technically, but he did it literally to protect all of his brothers. That's super fucking noble. Like, he did it as a way of protection. So I mean, he literally did everything for his Night's Watch family and his actual family. The interesting part was when the interesting part was when he had to choose between going and helping his biological family Rob or staying with his new brothers in the Night's Watch. That part was really interesting, but like Mr. Aemon said, his new brothers was, hey, what's up, Jason? I can't erase that nightmare from my brain ending. You talking about season 8? Because I have mentioned so many times how much I don't like season 8. I don't even talk about season 8, really. I mentioned it today, like, once, for the first time, like, legitimately, when I was talking about Bran, but, dude, yeah, season 7 and 8, yeah, dude, yeah, I'm with you. I honestly consider season 7 and 8, like, just, like, poorly written fan fiction. That is genuinely how I perceive it now. I don't even consider it canon. It is canon, unfortunately, but in my mind, I literally don't consider it canon. It's just too fucking awful. But I do think that they got the points right. I think they got the points of Daenerys going crazy, Jon killing her, Bran becoming king, some stuff like that. I think they got those right. I think George R. R. Martin probably told them, hey, here's what's gonna happen, and they were like, let's just do that without doing any of the work to actually get there in the show. And obviously, it turned out shit. So most of the time when I'm doing these things, I just talk about the characters from season 1 to around season 6. Season 6 even is questionable, but that's definitely when we can start see characters changing. But yeah. Anyway, we're doing our worst brothers tier list today. Have you seen the other tier list videos? I feel like you have. Yeah. I was just talking about Jon Snow. He's just a fantastic brother in any case. And I was talking about how he had to choose between his biological brother and his new brothers, but yeah, he obviously had to choose his new brothers in that case. The script of the finale was leaked before season 8 started, and everybody dismissed it as a prank. Are you talking about the actors? I think I saw some of that, like, when the actors were, like, reading it. Yeah, dude, it, like, I don't really get why. I don't know. Oh, the fans, okay. I remember seeing some things about the actors reading it, and they were like, this is not that great, but whatever, I paid to act. Yeah, dude, oh, man, like, I mean, I don't super understand why people defend the ending that much. Like, you know what? I will say this. The ending compared to shows overall, season 8, season 7, the two shows overall, not that bad. To just shows in general. But comparing it to the rest of Game of Thrones, it is literal dog shit. But I also was super invested. I had been watching for a couple years. I can't imagine. How long had y'all been watching Game of Thrones or reading it? Because I had started watching it maybe 3 years prior. I can't imagine what it was fucking like watching it. When did it come out? 2005 or something? Release date. Oh shit, I was wrong. 2011. It was publicly leaked and literally no one believed it was real purely because of how shit it was. Oh, you watched it all this year? Oh, so you actually binged it? Well, kind of. I don't know. Did you binge it or did you just like watch it over a few months? That's probably considered binging. But that's interesting. A lot of people who watch the show like very recent, like, you know, over the course of a year or something, they actually kind of like the ending. I've seen that kind of a lot. They tend to be like, you know, it wasn't that bad. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Is that considered binge watching? I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, that's really interesting. Honestly, the downfall of it got started when Stannis went north and basically watched Jon Snow for a whole season just to later become... Yeah, Stannis is... Okay, even in the books I hear Stannis is just significantly different, but Stannis on... Yeah, fuck, man. Stannis is such a... It's a tragic story, but it's not... It should be more tragic, not just, like, depressing. like, why? Like, bro, like, dude. Like, it was... Yeah. I will say Stannis' story didn't end the worst for me. Like, I was like, you know, whatever. You did something very stupid. Burning your daughter alive. The final season is better when you binge it. The pacing actually does work. Yeah, I think so. Still isn't great, but not as bad as most people remember since they watched it weekly. Yeah! Like, I had been watching it for a couple years and, like, worse, yeah, it was the worst thing I've ever seen. I watched it for a couple years and I was like, bro, like, okay, I remember I watched season 7, I was in college. I watched season 7 and I was like, bro, that season was not good. I'm not gonna lie, that season was not good. But hey, maybe they're gonna come back with season 8. It's gonna be fantastic. They'll bring it all together. They're gonna finish all these plot lines, da 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 da. Oh god, I was disappointed. I was so disappointed. Oh man. Fuck, man. Fuck season 8. I literally could talk about, like, I still have a chip on my shoulder about it. It is like, I feel like I was robbed, man. It wasn't the worst story, but it was terrible ending to his character. Yeah, yeah. I mean, to Stannis, I mean, Stannis is supposed to be a tactical genius. Yet he's like, let's just keep going. I don't know. I mean, part of it kind of makes sense to me just because he's so fucking pussy whipped by the red woman or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, dude, Stannis, like, you were in Robert's Rebellion. You defended Storm's End, I think. Like, you are supposed to be this tactical genius. What are you doing? And he just got destroyed by Ramsay. Ramsay of all people. Ramsay's smart, but I don't think Ramsay is a military, like, smart person. I don't think he knows, like, if he was to lead an army into battle and to, like, come up with the strategies by himself, I don't think he would be super great at it. Like, good, definitely better than average, but, like, Stannis should be able to beat Ramsay for sure in the field of battle. Like, that's crazy. Oh, what's up, Otto? Welcome back. A terrible ending is at least better than no ending in my mind. Sorry if you like the ending. But, I don't know, man. I don't even know if I agree with that, cause like, fuck, it was so bad. I don't know. What would y'all prefer, no ending or this ending? I mean, we're about to get that with the books. I'm not a book reader, but I've read a lot of different things in the books, like in the wikis and just on Reddit and Discord and stuff like that. Alt Shift X. I'm sure everyone here watches Alt Shift X at some point. I hope you do, at least. Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna get the ending to the books. I'm pretty confident we're never gonna see the end of the books. I hate the ending, but also hate when a story's not finished. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I understand that for sure, but god damn it, man. Tyrion also. I don't know. There's oh man. I'll go back to this to the tier list in a minute, but man, they fucked Tyrion's character. Tyrion was such a fucking amazing character. He was so good. He was so good, and they just dumbed him down so bad in the later seasons. It's actually nuts how dumb he gets. I hate unfinished stories, so I'm kind of biased about that answer. So, okay, so you're similar. Okay, so two of you are like, I would rather have this. No, I mean it's a personal preference. There's no right answer. So you'd prefer having this terrible ending rather? I think I would rather have no ending. But at the same time, maybe I would feel different if it actually was never finished. Like if it legit was never finished, maybe I would feel different. But there have been a lot of rewrite, like fanfic rewrites and stuff like that. I haven't read too many of them just because I don't know. I don't know, man. It just depresses me. But still, anywho's in. Jon Snow, S tier or F tier worst brother. He's a fantastic brother to both his biological brother and his Night's Watch brothers. Which he had to give up his biological brothers kind of, at least temporarily, until he went back to them and left the Night's Watch. So he was great in all senses. But let's do the one that we all have come here for. Jaime Lannister. Let's just cut to the chase. Are you a good brother if you fuck your sister? Eventually the show will get a reboot, and I really hope when that happens they'll fix the last season. Yeah, like I think it'll get a I think it will get a reboot in like 20 years. And I'll be like, yes! I mean, he makes his sister feel so damn good. Okay, so we got one person says yes. You're a good brother if you fuck your sister. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why am I doing this? Okay. Okay, at least let's... there's no... Okay, outside of that, he treats... Jaime has his issues, but he's a good brother to Tyrion. Yeah. Let's talk about Tyrion first. That's way easier. Jaime is a fantastic brother to Tyrion. He's like always on Tyrion's side. He's ready to fight for him. He's ready to help him. When Cersei's messing with Tyrion and treating him bad, he's always there defending him. Like he kind of wants to bring them together all the time. And then when Tyrion, he lets Tyrion escape before he's put to death. That's huge. That is F tier in my opinion of worst brotherhood. Like that's amazing. He literally saved his life. I will say though, one bad thing that does count against him is the Tysha thing. I'm sorry, hold on. I'm getting these confused. Yeah. So in the story when he's telling, you know, when he's in the tent, or sorry, not when he's in, Tyrion is in the tent talking about how he met the lady and then he really loved her and it turned out she was a whore. That Jaime like set that up because of, his dad. So Jaime set that up, but it was because of Tywin is the hard part. Jaime was told to do that, but I would say the best brother still wouldn't do that. The ultimate brother would still be like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell my brother or something, you know. Obviously, Jaime's like we understand that why Jaime did that. Completely understandable. But in terms of strictly brotherliness, not good, bro. Not good. Really not good. Good God, I have no words for that man other than butchered character arc. Jaime's character arc was so phenomenal until the later seasons. Which counts a lot because there are very few people in general who are good to Tyrion. Yeah, I'm with you on that, actually. That's a very good point. Tyrion is treated very poorly by almost everyone. And his brother treats him very well. Even better, he treats him like a regular brother. And that's fantastic. But yeah. So if we're just considering Tyrion, I'd probably put him D tier because of the Tysha thing. And people who don't read the books, Tysha, I don't think he said her name. Tysha is the whore that he loved. Which also they fucked that storyline up. In the books, if you want to know, spoiler alert, in the books, give it a second. Wait, what happens? No. He's hired. The story goes that he hired a prostitute. I always hate saying whore. He hired a prostitute like to do that for him. That was what Jaime told. That's what Jaime told him. That Tywin told him to do, to make him lose his virginity or whatever. But are you talking about in the books? In the books, Jaime actually tells him when he lets Tyrion go that that's not true. That she actually wasn't a prostitute, and all that stuff just like actually happened, which is quite crazy because Tyrion really lives with that for a long time. Anyway, that was a lie. Tywin was angry that Tyrion married a lowborn, so he had a bunch of soldiers rape her in front of Tyrion and claimed that. Wait, am I getting these mixed up? Is that a lie in the show? I'm sorry, I've been reading. Hold on, I actually have to look this back up. What was that? That was season 1. It's right around here. Oh wait. Maybe when Shay comes in. Oh wait, maybe they do name her Taisha. I can't remember. Tyrion attempts to learn more about Shay. Until Tywin. No, look. Tywin tells Tyrion the truth that Taisha was a prostitute that Jaime had paid to make his brother happy for a while. Tywin gave her a piece of silver. She had sex with her. Tyrion was forced to watch, and Tyrion's never. Yeah, that was it. That's what happened in the show. In the books, it's different. In the books that was a lie, but in the show, she actually is a prostitute. But in any case, yeah, it is confusing, and it shouldn't be like that. It's a massive oversight in the writing, I think, to do that to the Tyrion storyline, because it's very, very important. I watched this whole video on it. This guy named Macabre Storytelling. This guy. Oh, whoops! I put it in YouTube, but whatever. You'll see it. You'll see it on the screen. Yeah. I watched a whole video on that. It was very, very interesting. It's called like something omitting the Taisha. I'm gonna just look it up. Omitting the Taisha confession. This one. So good.
In season 1 of Game of Thrones, Tyrion tells Bronn and Shay the story of his first wife. When Tyrion was 16, he and Jaime...
Anyway, very good. Would recommend. My friend told me about it, actually. Anyway, so I would put Jaime in D tier because of that. But he's not just a brother to Tyrion. He's also a brother to Cersei. Okay, outside of fucking her, he's a very good brother to her. He always puts her above everything else. He always wants her to be happy. He always wants them to be happy together. He always wants her to be safe. He always wants their children to be safe, stuff like that. I mean, the only negative side is that, okay, well, actually, hold on. I'm not gonna belittle this. He definitely rapes her. Maybe more than once. Really bad. Really, really awful. Another ning for you there, Jaime. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, outside of that, I mean, you're banging your sister, dude. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Can someone tell me the answer to that? I don't know. I don't know. I never thought I'd have to be answering this question. I don't know. It's very weird. But I think I'd have to put him in... I think I have to put him in, like, C tier. I think he... Technically, the morality of it isn't really relevant to the list. Oh, that's so awful, but so true! Okay, but actually it kind of is bad to do that to your sister, even if it is, it's like a drug, right? Like, doing drugs feels good, but it's bad. So I would still say that that's bad, you know? Like, you shouldn't do hard drugs. You'd argue D? Fuck. I can see D. I think I'm gonna put him C. Because Taisha confession, rape, and I don't really think that banging your sister is good. Even if it is, like, you think it's good. But he's not bad. He's definitely not bad. I could see D, though. You feel C too? I'm feeling C as well. I'm feeling C. You know, this is where you come to discuss the important things in life, guys. Can't wait to do the worst sisters tier list. Go through this whole conversation again. Anyway, let's move on, why don't we, from that horrid thing we just had to discuss. It was very fun, though, to be honest. Loris Tyrell. He doesn't have too many, like, well, no. He has some interactions with Marjorie. It seems like they're very close. I don't recall anything where they're, like, arguing. Actually, wait. Okay, never mind. I thought that he might have had, like, a threesome with his sister, too, but they almost did. They almost did, because Renly and Marjorie were together, and she was like, oh, do you want me to bring my brother in here? Like, pretty good sister, I'd say, for sure. But, that didn't actually happen. I think he's gonna be F tier, honestly. I don't recall. Do y'all recall anything bad that he ever did to Marjorie? They seem really close. They seem really nice. It was more Marjorie went to him when he was in jail. He didn't really care for him. How irrelevant. He wasn't that relevant. Yeah, he wasn't that relevant. As a brother, at least to Marjorie, Loris is great. I don't know how he is to his other. What other siblings? I'm gonna put him in F tier for now because I don't think there's anything. I don't think he ever did anything wrong. I remember Marjorie going to visit him in prison when he got captured by the High Sparrow and stuff. And she was super nice to him, super caring. But I don't really see the reverse. There's not really ever an opportunity necessarily for that, I don't think. But I never saw anything bad. I don't think they're in the show, but they have at least one other brother named Garland. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Let's see. Garland. Wait. Tyrell. Almost put Hightower. Garland. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, he does not, he's not even in the books that much. This is all they have for him in the books. This is nothing much. Interesting. Similar appearance to about, oh, he's the older one. He's Garland's 5 years older. Separately skilled soldier for training is 3. Wow. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Oh wait. Yeah, you're not mentioning the show at all. Is character cut from it. Yeah, so let's not consider him. Yeah. I'll put Loris in F tier. I think that he's really good. Alright, let's do Ned. Ned, this will be pretty quick because there's not too much mentioned about Ned's brothers. He has one brother, right? So the only thing I can say about Ned is that he seemed like a really good brother. I mean, Ned's just a good person. But he went south. Or sorry, wait, sorry, hold on. Am I remembering this correctly? Actually, did he? No way. The rebellion. Part of the reason why the rebellion started was because his brother went south with someone else. I can't remember. One of the errands, and then they both got burned alive. I thought that Ned went south after that, but the one thing I can say is that I feel like it's kind of noble. This sounds weird, but it's kind of noble that he. I don't know if he had that much choice over this, but he married Catelyn because Catelyn was betrothed to his brother, and he was like, well, I'll take that kind of thing. But I don't think it was in a bad way. I think it was like kind of like in my mind, I don't know if this is necessarily true. Tell me if you agree. But I think it was more like, oh, I'll take care of your wife kind of thing. Like, you're dead, I'm gonna take care of your wife. Like, it felt more like that. Yeah. That, as far as I know, I can't think of any specific examples actually of anything. All I remember in the show is that his brother went south, got burned alive, and Ned wanted to avenge his brother. Oh, okay. He married Cat because it was his duty as. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Maybe I'm wrong then. Okay, maybe we put Ned in the honor. Ned's probably more of an honorable mention brother because there's not enough really to go off of. We presume that Ned's a fantastic brother though. Ned's always a good fucking person. But I will say there's not too much really to say about him from being a brother in the show. So I'm not gonna say much else. Except that he did go south. Part of the reason why he's in the rebellion is to avenge his brother. That's super cool. That's super good. That's very Ned. Political marriage is that he raises Jon Snow his own. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Fuck, that's okay. That we can definitely mention that. Very fucking good point. He does raise Jon Snow as his bastard for Lyanna. I fucking forgot. They have a sister, Lyanna. Yeah. Dude, yeah, he's a fantastic brother to his sister Liana. That's literally all there is to say. That is, he literally saved Jon's life as the dying wish of his sister. The last word she said, essentially. Even though that's in a little bit more later seasons where things start getting weird, most people assume that Jon is Lyanna's son. So, regardless of what you think, that's most likely the case. Also, on occasions that he and Benjen got along well. Oh yeah, fuck, wait, how many brothers does Ned have? I thought it was just one brother and one sister. But yeah, you're right, Benjen too. Yeah, you're right, him and Benjen did get along really well. He really respected Benjen a lot. That's part of the reason why he wanted Jon to go to the Night's Watch, is because Benjen was such a good ranger, and was like, he'll take care of Jon really well. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, he's out of the honorable mentions. He's a great brother. He's a great brother for sure. Yeah, there's literally. It seems like all his relationships are really fantastic with his siblings. I mean, Ned is always just gonna, yo, what's up, Revis? How late are you? Only an hour and a half. I started late today, actually. Welcome to the tier listing. Here's our tier list so far of the worst brothers in Game of Thrones. You missed our favorite one, Jaime Lannister. We put him in C tier. We're talking about Ned Stark. There's not too much mention about him in the show, but yeah, I like what Craze said. That him and Benjen seem to get along really well. He took care of Lyanna's son, his sister's son, and saved his life, because Robert would have 100% killed him if he knew it was a Targaryen. And again, that's a little bit in the later seasons, but it's assumed that R plus L equal J, so I'm gonna accept that one as well. So yeah. Ned's a great son. Ned's a great brother. He's also a great son. He's just a great character. There's never a situation where Ned has been bad. I put him in F tier for worst dads too, I think. He's just a good guy. How's it going though, Grievous? How's everyone doing, by the way? Did I ask everyone? Jamie, pretty good with Tyrion. With Cersei, I mean, there was the rape thing, but that's what I said. See, I dinged him on the Tysha thing that he did in the show, not the books, but since we talked about that, but it's like reverse in the show. It actually does, or sorry, yeah, it doesn't happen in the books, but he like lies about it. But anyway, the shit with Tysha, not very brotherly. I know why he did it, but that's still fucked up. And the rape thing, that I dinged him twice, so I went from F to D to C. That's kind of how I put it. He was really great to Tyrion, and we discussed very heavily if banging your sister makes you a good brother. Some people said yes, some people said no. I was sad to have this conversation. But it must be done for science. This is for science. Remember that. Why are you barking? Huh? Why? Anyone got dogs? Banging one sister will come up and give us Viserys. Did he? In the book, in the show, he didn't bang her. He touched her. That's a little bit better, right? Did he? In the books, did they actually bang? I'm trying to think. Targs, am I right? Targs. Let's do Viserys, actually. Yeah, we didn't have, let's do Viserys. I think that'll be fun. Well, maybe. Viserys Targaryen. I mean, he's obviously a bad brother, and there's just no question about that. He's a bad brother. Where does he fall from S, A to B? He legit sold his sister off and told her that thousands of Dothraki. Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta put my dog up. Hold on. Take a nice look at this BRB. Okay, I'm back. Apologies. It's trash day. My dog hates garbage rolling down the street. Grievous said, I figured it was implied she would have been a sister wife if he wasn't so desperate he needed to sell her to Drogo. That's fair. Well, I don't know if they actually did. It doesn't super matter if they did or almost did. Like, it's kind of the same. He molested her. Like, that's almost bad as actually raping her. After which he explicitly said he let the entire Dothraki horde screw her just to get the throne. Yes, that's what I was going to talk about. So, so I don't have barking in the YouTube video. I'll repeat. So, Viserys molested Dany, and also said that he would literally let the entire Dothraki horde bang her, rape her, whatever, and he wouldn't give a shit because he is terrible. And I think the only worst thing that you could really do is is he could have killed her, but he also basically sold her into slavery. So, like, in my opinion, that's instant A at best. He might be S tier though. Like, is he as bad as Gregor? Gregor literally tries to kill his own brother, and like, I think that he is actually. Not the more I think about it, he sold his sister into. I mean, it wasn't technically slavery, but like being married to a Khal. Not great, but I mean, it does come with power. I don't know. That's tough. Is he as bad as? I kind of want to say yes though. Like, he really treated Dany like an object. Like, I feel like that's a different form of S. Gregor wanted to kill his brother, but he still saw his brother as a person. Viserys, I don't think he saw his sister even as a person. He just saw her as like an object to help him get the throne. I feel like that's equally bad as wanting to kill her. And he didn't care if she died. He cared nothing about her. Only slight maybe redemption for Viserys was that he kind of raised Dany, at least in the books. Okay. Yeah, I don't completely disregard the books, but since I haven't read them and I mostly am a show watcher, I more consider what happens in the show. But I love knowing what happens in the books. Sometimes I do like to use that to fill in some of the gaps. So that is good to know. But then he had selfish reasons to do so. Very true. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's hard to say exactly how good he was younger. I mean, people aren't static, you know. People change, and people, you know, like Jaime. I mean, later in the seasons, he gets a little bit worse towards Cersei. If I remember correctly, Viserys was a good brother when they were young. It was only as they got older that he grew cold. Oh, okay, interesting. Definitely not apparent in the show at all. So maybe book Viserys. Maybe he could be A tier. But dude, but still, selling your sister off and like literally not giving a shit about her. He also attacked her. Did he slap her or something? I mean, that's not terrible in Game of Thrones world, but what did he do? Did he pull a knife or a sword on her? I think he pulled his sword on her. Yeah, he pulled it. He pulled his sword on her, but on her stomach, like when she was pregnant. That's pretty bad. That's really bad, actually. Like, he was literally threatening to kill her and her baby. But I feel like that's S tier. I feel like he's equivalent to Gregor. He really did not give a shit about her. But maybe you're right. Maybe he gets a little bit of credit outside of the show for being pretty good to him when they're young. But also, like, you're not even really... How old were they in the show? 15, 16, 17, something like that? You're, like, not even a person, really, and you're, like, 10, you know? Any 10-year-olds watching today? My God, if you were 10 and watched all of Game of Thrones, that would be quite crazy. This show is brutal. Also, I really like how George R. R. Martin says, like, oh, we have to, like, a lot of times in TV show, we, like, blur out sex scenes and stuff like that, or, you know, censor them in one way or another. But in Game of Thrones, like, not in Game of Thrones, in a lot of shows, you can just cut someone's head off or explode someone's head fully on the screen, and that doesn't need to be censored. Weird, right? Yeah, no. Society. But in any case, I think he's S tier. I just now noticed that Joffrey escaped S tier. Yeah, maybe you have more insight from this but the only info that I really have to go off of is from the show that he tormented his siblings. I don't know too many details about it, except for the Sir Pounce thing, or it was either he tortured Sir Pounce or some other cat or something, and then he like bullied Tommen talked about how he was really how Joffrey was really terrible to him, but I don't think he like look at the people in S tier, tries to actively kill his sibling, tries to actively sell off and have his sibling raped and stuff like that, like. Maybe not quite as bad. That was my interpretation of it. What do you think? That's why we put him in A tier there. Joffrey is terrible, but not on the level of the Mountain. I'd even argue Viserys isn't as bad, though worse than Joffrey. I would agree that I wouldn't necessarily agree. I can understand if you would put Viserys A tier. I definitely understand that. I think that he's very, very bad, but in a different way. That's what I think. If I recall, Joffrey said something in the histories and lore video suggesting he wanted to outright torture Tommen for fun. Jeez. I presume the only reason it never happens is because Cersei exists. That's a tough one because, well, one, again, I'm more considered this show. I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about, actually. Histories and lore video? What, are you talking about a video on YouTube? But if it's more of a book thing, then again, I more consider TV show stuff, for this tier list. But second, there is something to say about, like, intent versus execution. Like, he might have wanted to, but he didn't. I mean, maybe it was just because Cersei was there, but like, I don't know. There's maybe something to say about that, but that he still didn't do it, at least. But I could understand if there's more to it. Here's what I'll say about Joffrey. He could easily move up to S tier, very, very easily. I just don't think there was enough time in the show provided to show things that happen. I could very easily see him in S tier. The show has a bunch of histories and lore videos attached to each season disc set. Oh shit! They're different. Oh shit! What the? Histories and lore. Dude, if this is something that I have never seen. Wait, like this? Wait, is this? What is Scriva TV? Wait, this animated micro series? This thing?
In the dawn age of Westeros, before the coming of man and the raising of castles and cities,
is this HBO?
They were only the children of the forest. Little is known of them now, but it is said they were small in stature, dark and beautiful, and no taller than children when grown to manhood. They lived in the depths.
My life and honor to the Night's Watch, for this night and all the nights to come. Legend.
Is this it? Joffrey's is on the Red Keep. He spends most of his time loving on Mega the Cruel and how he loves the dungeons. Ew. Okay, that is quite bad. I mean, we all know. Oh, dude, I'll have to check these out. I didn't know. Is this like HBO or is this like a fan-made thing? I give it to them. Is this History of the Lord animated micro series? Oh, shit, dude, that's crazy. Anyone else know about this? I didn't know about this at all. That's super cool. I'll definitely check this out. Oh, that's really cool. Wow. Huh. I did not know about this. I will be checking that out later. Thanks, man. Sweet. Did anyone else know about this? I really didn't. This has 3 million views. I didn't even know about it. Okay, so anyway, I'm probably gonna leave him in A tier for now, though. I mean, I think it's still easier to at least consider, like, yeah, it's easier for me to at least to consider what actually happened in the show, even though this histories and lore stuff is bonus episodes. Of course, I haven't seen them, so that additionally makes it very hard to do that. But I'll say this: I can easily see him being an S tier as well. I'll leave him an A tier. He seems very, very, very bad, but not quite Viserys or the Mountain. I think he's even less than Viserys, personally. But again, I can see you putting him in S tier. Anywho, let's do Renly. Renly Baratheon. Renly's actually quite interesting. Now that I think about it, I was gonna say Renly is like basically an F, an easy F, but actually, Renly's a good person, but he kind of goes against his brother Stannis when Stannis obviously rightfully deserves the throne. Renly's only defense is that I should be because I'd be good at it. Yeah, he tried to steal his throne from Stannis. That's pretty not brotherly. Like, that's actually that's even worse in Game of Thrones, like, world. Like, that's pretty bad. Yeah, like, I actually think that definitely is a point against him. A little ding against him. We'll have a little sound effect ding or a doom or something like that against them. None of the Baratheon brothers have a great relationship. That is very true. Well, definitely. Stannis sucks at politics. Oh, wait, who are you saying says? Is saying Renly says that? He kind of does, though. Yeah, that's true. Renly, actually, that's a good point. Renly could have helped Stannis. Renly could have actually made Stannis get the throne even easier, but he decided not to, which is really messed up. I will say him and Robert have a decent relationship. I mean, Robert put him on his council, as we talked about last time. Oh, Renly says that. Does he actually say Stannis sucks at politics, or does he say something along those lines? But yeah, I think Robert and Renly have apparently a decent relationship. Robert gave Renly Storm's End, so at least they're on decent terms. I don't think Renly super likes Robert though. He still thinks Robert's kind of a fat drunk. I think he almost says that. Am I right about that? I feel like he almost says that or does say that. Probably after he dies. But I feel like Renly doesn't think that Robert was a great king at all. But like a decent man, a good warrior. Paraphrase. Okay, I was like, did he actually say that? What the hell is that writing? Okay. But yeah. Oh, by the way, how do y'all like the new little chat that combines the Twitch and YouTube? Is it a little bit, makes it feel like everything's a little bit easier to read? I can't quite tell if is it too small? Do I need to make it a little bit bigger? Yeah, he does pretty much say that about Robert. Okay, that's what I thought. So I mean, he's not F. I think he talked some crap to Robert before the. Ooh, that's true. I mean, that was I won't count that against him because Robert was talking some shit, and Renly was like, bro, like we got people dying, like why are you talking about making the 8? I can't remember exactly how that conversation went, but that I think that falls more into brotherly quarrels. Like that's not, I think, rather than something like bad necessarily. But he definitely doesn't think super highly of him. So I think he's definitely not below. He's not B or below. He's not a bad brother. Hold on. He's kind of a bad brother to Stannis, though. I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of a bad brother to Stannis. I think Renly was ready to kill Stannis, actually. Not the more I think about it, because what's the option? If Renly and Stannis were the only two people to try to take the throne, they would have to fight. There was no more negotiation. In fact, I'm pretty sure Stannis said, like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude. Like, I don't care. Isn't that what happened when him and Melisandre and Renly and Catelyn all like met up on the hill in the daytime or whatever? So shit, maybe Renly is a bad brother. He'd have killed Stannis. I think you're right. Well, if he got the chance, I think Stannis would have killed him if they ever fought. Certainly. Renly, I don't think is a very good warrior, right? I don't recall anything particularly being good about that. What the hell? Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. I got this little message that said you received 100 messages today in the chat. That's funny. Mel intervened. Wait, were they gonna fight right then and there? I don't remember that scene super well. I really gotta do a rewatch, but I remember them standing on the hill on their horses and stuff. Were they actually about to like go at it there? No way, right? Were they actually? Is that the salt and smoke one? Yeah, right? Is he a smoked ham or whatever? Is he a ham? Ridley wouldn't beat Stannis 1v1, but Renly's army was hilarious. Really? Dang, I didn't know that actually. Or maybe I did, 'cause I think they talked about it. I think they did talk about it. I think that's a big reason why Renly actually had a chance, right? Wait, who was Renly's... How did Renly get an army? Wait, who was a part of Renly's army versus Stannis' army? Was it like all the people in Storm's End were part of Renly, and then Stannis just had the people who like kind of went with him on Dragonstone? No, if Stannis didn't have Mel, he'd have just met Renly in battle. Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Stannis. Wait, what about that? Oh, Stannis' army was mostly the narrow sea houses, and some Stormlanders. Oh, okay, and he felt he had to. Yeah. Renly had the whole Stormlands plus the entire Tyrell. Oh, that's right, because he was married to Marjorie. That's right, which is the largest in Westeros. Shit. Oh, dang. Okay, that makes sense. Stannis had Dragonstone basically, and some narrow sea houses, and probably a few Stormlanders, some who were loyal to the line of succession. That makes sense. That's interesting. That's really interesting. A couple other minor houses in Florence. Florence are an old house, aren't they? I feel like I remember reading about them in Fire and Blood. What the hell is this song? It's kind of good. Anyway, so what do y'all think? Actually, low-key, I can actually argue. I think it's arguable that he's a bad brother. Okay, the one thing I will say, he was on the council, and he was a good council, but like, fuck, he's... I actually think he's B or C. I don't think he's even D. I think he's B or C. I actually kind of want to put him B. Like, he's a decent brother to Robert, but he's a bad brother to Stannis. Yeah, what do y'all think? I think it's B. I think he is not that great of a brother. I actually thought he was going to be good, but he's not. He's a great character. Probably a good person. Not a great brother. Florence are old. Yeah, they're from the Reach. Stannis got them because Selyse is a Florent. Oh, that makes sense. I think I remember reading that somewhere. That makes sense. Yeah, B works since he goes to war with Stannis with no claim. Yeah, like that's really bad, actually. Like, you're prepared to kinslay. And also, you're not usurping the throne, but like you're taking away the claim. Like, that's really bad. But yeah, if he went as far as to actually kill him, I think I would put him in A, to be honest. You know, I actually think it's arguable that he is A, because they would have fought, and like we said, Renly was ready to kill Stannis. So I think it's arguable that he's actually A, but Tom, he's not worse than Joffrey. Nah, yeah, okay, I'll put it this way. Even if he killed Stannis, it wasn't for like very like negative reasons. Like, they were just like at odds. That still to me is better than Joffrey. Maybe you're right. Maybe Joffrey is like A+. But anyway, I think B's a great place for Renly. B for Baratheon, right? All right, should we do this one quick? Where do y'all think Ramsay should go as a brother? And I think you said he has another brother, but the only brother that's ever mentioned in the show is the one that he completely murders before he's even 1 year old, I think. I'm not gonna super consider his other random brother or whoever. Does he have any other brothers that show up in the show? It's just the baby, right? I'm pretty sure it's just the baby. It's implied he killed his older brother and flat out murders his baby brother. Okay, it's implied that he kills a brother that is not even showing up in the show, and he straight up murders his baby brother. Okay, I think ordering wise, he's an S-boy. Ramsay immediately fed his other brother to dogs. Yeah, that's literally all there is to say about him. I mean, yeah. He's a bad son. He's a bad brother. He's a bad spouse. Like, he's just bad. He's just such an evil character. I do kind of think you might be right. I think he's a little bit better than Viserys, though. I think he's actually worse than Gregor. I think Gregor's better than... I think Ramsay actually might be the worst brother. Like, the worst. What do you... This is kind of nitpicky, but what do y'all think? Ramsay or Gregor for worst brother? I think it's Ramsay. Hard to really say. Because at least Gregor didn't kill his brother. He shoved his head into fire. But he didn't feed him to dogs as a baby. That seems moderately better. It's implied that Gregor had a hand in this. Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, another book thing, but that is a good point. Although they might have mentioned that in the show. I can't remember. But that's a very good point. Yeah. Okay, then yeah. They're just awful. They're awful. That's all there is to say about Ramsay. He sucks. Rickon doesn't have much screen time. Rickon is... I mean, I think he just has to be an F. But he doesn't have that much screen time is the problem. I'm trying to think of anything. Rickon's too young to really matter. Well, he gets older during the show. He's just not shown. I guess he's not really... He's just wandering around Winterfell and shit in the north. The only thing... Tag along for Brad. Yeah. I mean... I even feel kind of bad putting him in F. This is more of his own category. I think Rickon more belongs in like a... Who the fuck knows category. But surely he would be probably a decent brother, I think. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that, yeah, I mean, there's actually nothing. Rickon's like nothing. Let's make a Rickon category. We're gonna make a category just for Rickon. Rickon. Wait, where is it? Heh, did I not add it? What? Did I miss it? Am I blind? What? What the hell is it? The only stock with no character development. It's so sad, right? Am I going crazy right now? Oops. What the hell? Why is this not showing up? What? I'm actually so confused. Can I not? Do I have to edit it? Wait. Do I have to edit it? The fuck? What's happening? Sorry, I don't know why it's not there. It usually I've added tiers before. That's the weird part. Maybe I have to. I don't know. What? I'm so lost. Okay, I don't know why. Why the hell is that not showing up? That makes me angry! Another one. Do I have to like click off or something? I don't understand. Okay, I don't know why it's not working. The fuck? Can I just like... Can I like copy this? I don't want to reset it. That's so weird. Oh wait, let's just do this. There we go. Okay. Weird. I don't know what was up with that. Okay. There we go. Wait, can I change it here? Oh, nice. Rickon! What color should Rickon be? Gray for Shaggy Dog? Or their eyes, rather? Or both, actually. Oh, wait, actually, gray's gonna be too hard to see. There we go. The Rickon category. That category is reserved for people who are just, I don't know. This, I guess also Ramsey's brother could be in this category. Just like, not enough info. Probably good, but who the fuck knows? That's Rickon. With a red squiggly underneath it. Another Stark, why don't we? The last Stark we have. Robb. Robb is pretty much a great brother. I'm trying to think of anything. I'm trying to think of anything where he does anything bad to his siblings. He really likes Jon. They get along really well. He takes care of Bran. He becomes like the man of Winterfell, whatever it's called. He goes south to try to save Arya and Sansa. I feel like it's pretty just. Robb is literally just a little Ned Stark, to be honest. A little stupider, a little naiver, but he's super honorable, super noble. Robb's pretty good. I think he even treated Theon like a brother. Ooh, I love that. Actually, yeah, he treated Theon really well as well. And even Jon, like Jon's a bastard. He treated Jon really well. Yeah, I think those are good points. Yeah, I think that's. I ain't really got much else to say. I think he's just a great brother. I don't recall a single scene. Oh, here's a great scene to show how good of a brother he is. The one in season 1 where Tyrion gives Bran the riding machine thing to help him ride on a horse, and they're riding around, and then he goes missing, and they find out that some wildlings take him hostage and stuff, and Robb is fighting them off to get his brother back to save his life. Like, he literally saves his brother's life. Fantastic brother. Gold star for Robb. Are all the Starks here? Wait, there's only... Okay, yeah, all the Starks, man. They're good people. Alright, let's do another Baratheon. Robert. Robert, I don't think is a great brother. Robert, I mean, like we said, he's okay. He's on okay terms with Renly. He's on decent terms with Renly. He doesn't treat Stannis well, obviously, because they get in a war. Wait, actually, I'm sorry. They don't get in a war. Okay, actually, he doesn't technically get in a war with Stannis. Does that make it a little bit better? You're the brother I choose, Robert. That's a good point. That's a good point. He was like, he has 2 other brothers, and he's like, Ned, I want you to be my brother. That's actually a good point. I don't think he likes his brothers that much in general. I'm kind of leaning more towards B, but actually, I think Renly's a worse brother than Robert. Robert didn't care much for his actual brothers, at least not compared to Eddard. Loved Eddard, though. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that makes you a great friend. Unfortunately, we're not doing the best, or unfortunately, we're not doing the worst friends tier list. Do you think I feel like Renly's a little bit worse, though. Renly literally goes to war with his own brother. Robert slights Stannis by not giving him Storm's End and gives it to Renly. So he definitely is not on good terms with Stannis. But, you know, his brothers do go to war with him. Maybe C? You think it's C? Robert did at least slot both his brothers. Yeah, he did give him roles on the small council. I feel like C, actually. That's tough. I feel like he's like right in the middle. I feel like he's like a B plus or B minus. A B minus. Is he Jamie? Yeah, I feel like dang. The reason why I dropped Jamie though is because of like some very specific bad instances that he did. That's tough. That's tough. B or C. Let's go B for Baratheon, huh? I think it's either B or C for me. I could see him being a decent brother. Like I could see an argument being made I can see an argument being made that he's a decent brother, but he doesn't really like his brothers. I feel like that kind of auto makes you not a great brother. Robert was pretty shit, really? Do you have some specific instances that you can think of? Because I mean, I like the "you're the brother I choose" Robert saying that to Ned. That's a good point. He slighted Stannis by giving him storms, or giving him Dragonstone instead of Storm's End. He treats Renly pretty decently. I can't think of anything bad he did to Renly. I don't think he likes Renly that much though. I think he likes him enough, obviously. But yeah, what else? What else is there? Those are the only things that I can think of. This is tough. This is actually probably the hardest tier list I've done so far. Cause like, mothers and fathers are like, I feel like there's a pretty good bar to reach for that. For that, but for brothers, it's tough. It's like, are you? Mostly just that he really didn't know or care about his brothers very well. Giving Stannis Dragonstone and Renly Storm's End was a huge insulting move to Stannis. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm feeling B. Damn, maybe does Joffrey belong in S? I think A is right. Yeah, A is right. I think. He's A+. Robert doesn't really respect Renly since Renly isn't much of a warrior, and Robert... Yeah, that's what I think too. He doesn't really respect the way Renly is, because Renly's a cool dude. He's like a cool, like, personable guy, you know. He's also gay, I'm sure. I don't know if Robert knew that. Did Robert know that? But I feel like he definitely wouldn't approve. A is right. Okay, I feel like A is right too. It's just every time I look at like Joffrey and then Renly, but I gotta remember this is brothers, not just how you are. That's the hard thing to remember, is that this is just about how good of a sibling you are. And I see like Joffrey like next to Renly, and I'm like, oh, what? That's impossible. Like, Robert and Stannis can relate on war, but not on duty. Stannis was too much of a stiff for Robert. By duty, do you mean like staying faithful to your wife kind of thing? Yeah. That makes sense. Robert didn't. Robert was a hoe. Robert was a fuck boy. is that, well, was, but he was during his whole life. Opposite problem with each brother. Renly is up for having fun, which Robert likes, but lacks the toughness. Stannis has the toughness, but literally wants to ban brothels. Really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. And Robert loves his women. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Alright. I like it. I like a B tier. He's not a good brother. Yeah, he's just not a good brother. He's just not a good brother. He's not really that good of a person, to be honest. I think in my post, yeah, pretty much, Stannis has 0 time for messing around with drinking, tourneys, and whoring. Yeah. That makes sense. Stannis is very hardcore. Do y'all think he'd be a good king? Do y'all think Stannis would have been a good king? I think he would have been... I think he would have been better than Robert. You don't think so? I think he would have been better than Robert. I think he would have been... I think he would have been a decent king, actually. He's very... What do you call it? Like iron... He's a little bit iron-fisted. I won't say completely. But he doesn't really... He doesn't really tolerate bullshit. Did we talk about this already? I think it would have been decent. I think it would have been better than Robert. But Robert wasn't really a good king at all, so it's not really a good bar. I think it would have been the best king they had for a while. Who was before Ares? I don't know. I think it would have been okay. Stannis would have been decent, yeah. He's a bit iron-fisted, but he listens to his advisors and he's meritocratic. What does that mean? Something about merit? Meritocracy? Alright, let's see. Government upholding power, people select them. Oh, okay, that makes sense, yeah. Definitely. He was too strict and stern. People didn't like him, and he would rule with an iron fist, which is a big part of why Renly challenged him and got people to follow him. Yeah, he definitely was strict and stern. People didn't like him, really. Some people were okay with him, though. Like, well, I guess I can't necessarily say that. I think most people supported him because he was the rightful heir. Yeah, Renly was definitely way more charismatic. People liked him way more. I think it would have been... I think I'll agree a little bit more with Grievous, that he would have been good he would have listened to people. He would have been a bit iron-fisted, but I think the run would have been okay, honestly. I think the run would have been straight. Anyway, he picked Davos. Oh, that's a very good point. A commoner, ex-smuggler, and Melisandre, a foreign priestess from a niche religion at his top of... Yeah, very good point. Although, very questionable on Melisandre. Why did he... Do you know... Is this explained in the books why he originally picked Mel? Was it just to, like, be his advisor? Was it just because... Did she, like, come up to him immediately and was like, "You're Azor Ahai, like I want to follow you"? Is that what happened? He cares about results and qualifications more than flashy titles. I'm with you on that, actually. I think that's a very good point. I think he would have been decent. That's a good point. Picking Davos, despite his history, very good choice. Davos is easily one of the most noble characters in the whole show. And smart, too. Well, actually, he's not that smart, to be honest. He's good at... he reads people well and stuff like that. I don't know if it's ever explained how she joined him, but I'm pretty sure she came to him first and he slowly became a believer. Is he actually a believer in the Red God? I feel like he's like low-key doesn't, but he's like, well, it's working, so fuck it. Like if I'm atheist, but like if like I was having visions of shit, I'd be like, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know? She went to Solis first, funny enough. Oh, Book Stannis found it useful in several ways. Interesting. Are you talking in the bedroom? Who should we do next? Do you have a preference? Who to do next? We got 5 left. He lets his beloved daughter burn as a sacrifice. Yeah. But I feel like that was more because he was like, it gets results. Her faith in the Azor Ahai stuff makes people want to follow him. She scares people shitless and makes them stay in line, and she proves herself in a few times with her magic. Actually, in the bedroom too. Yeah. Yep. Shadow Demon, baby. Did he have any brothers? You think Shadow Demon Baby had brothers? Do you have a preference? I feel like Tyrion would be a cool one to do. Next. The only time in the books we get any indication that Stannis is genuinely attracting anyone is related to Melisandre. Interesting. I mean, it's hard not to. I'm gonna be honest, man. She be... Mel's POV... Oh, she has a POV chapter? I didn't know that. References her having no use for... Mel's POV chapter references her having no use for her bed when Stannis isn't around. Does she not sleep? Why does she sleep? That's weird. Let's do Tyrion. All right, Tyrion. Tyrion is a good brother. Tyrion is a great brother even. The where I'm kind of questioning is how his relationship with Cersei. But honestly, the relationship with Cersei is more on her side because she treats him super bad. Like you can't be a good brother. You can't have a good relationship with someone who wants to have a bad relationship with you. You know. So it's not like I would say he tries really hard to be a good brother to Cersei. And I mean, like he helps her children try to stay safe. Yeah, she describes her disdain for sleeping. Oh, that's weird. She's creepy. He's as good as he really is allowed to be. Yeah, I think like that's a good way to put it. That's actually a really great way to put it. Like his bar is he caps out here because Cersei treats him so badly. But he's super good. Obviously, he has a great relationship with Jaime. They're great brothers. But he he really likes Tommen and Myrcella. He tries to keep Joffrey. He doesn't like Joffrey, but he tries to keep Joffrey in line a little bit. I think that's partially for respect for Cersei, and maybe Jaime because I think he knows. I'm trying to think of anything that he does bad to her. He messes with her a lot, but it's a little bit more like sibling rivalry kind of thing, rather than just like being a bad brother. So I think F is where I want to put him. Tyrion does way more than it should be expected of him to try to be nice to Cersei, given how long he was bullied growing up. That's a very good point. Like, yeah, I think that's pretty much what we're saying. Like, I think he's pretty much an F tier. He does the best he fucking can. He tries to be a really good brother, and he's a great brother to Jaime, and he tries to be the best possible to Cersei. That's all you can really ask for. And it's actually shocking that he is even treating Cersei with any type of good regard, to be honest. Because she treats him, she literally blames him for his mother's death, for their mother's death. That's so awful. That's like really terrible. Guy attempts a couple times to almost console her. She Cersei those, so the attempts are in vain. What are you referencing to? Console her during what happens? When Jaime's, wait, no. When does he console her? The only times I can think of is in like season 8. But no, again, as I said before, don't really consider that as part of the show. When Joffrey? No, but like, cause she blames him for Joffrey's death. Never mind. When does he console her? When the only thing I think of is with Marcella. Is that what you're referencing? Cause he's like, this is best for her. Like, this is what should happen. He's the one who sends her off, right? I'm pretty sure he is. But yeah, I think F tier is where he belongs. He's super great brother, which is pretty interesting that Jaime is he's a really good Lannister. I'm sure we'll have more to say about that in a little bit, but I remember a couple times he tries to give her a little pep talks. I'm honestly blanking on that, to be honest, but I believe it. I definitely believe it. Yeah. There was that time he told her humorously that her love for her children was... Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We mentioned that before, actually. That's exactly what Craze said at one point. Yeah, he did tell her that. He sees that she loves her children very, very much. And he tried... I think he does say that, right? Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Yeah, good point. That's a little pep talk. You're right. Yeah, he tries to treat Cersei pretty well, but like, she's just Cersei. She's evil. She's just bad. She's just not good. Yeah, F here, pretty easy, I think, for me. Sam. Sam's a little bit of an honorable mention as a brother. Because we don't really see him interact with Dickon, or is it Rickon? Does it belong on Rick? Maybe. What's Sam's brother's name? Sam Tarly. Dickon. Oh wait, who the fuck? Oh, that's right, he has a sister! I forgot! They have a sister too. She like looks kind of familiar to me. Bronn's house? Wait, does she marry Bronn? The fuck? Huh, that's a Florent too. Why does this say Bronn's house? Oh. Oh, no. Never mind. Forgot about that. That's not happening. Anyway. Where was I? Where's Sam? Oh. Yeah, Sam, I mean... Yeah, that's why I was like, nope. Not even gonna deal with that. That is... I was so confused for a minute. Anyway, so yeah, ridiculous. Yeah, that's just so. I completely forgot about that. Anyway, I honestly feel like I need to put him in Rickon category because the only interaction we really get. Do we even get him interacting with Dickon? Dickon? I think they were. I really don't think so. And then his interactions with his sister seem good. I don't think there's enough really to say. He's a bit of an honorable mention, I think. If you have any more to say about him, let me know. But I don't think there's enough to say about Sam being a brother. I assume he's decent is all I can really say. Because he's Sam. Let's do the Hound. Ooh, this is rough. The Hound is not a good brother. The Hound's not a good brother. But it sucks because it's because his other brother started it. He started it. He started it. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter, I think. I don't think the Hound's a good brother. I mean, he tries to kill his brother. And in season 8, he's not, yeah, he's similar to Tyrion, actually. He's not, but even worse. He's not allowed to be a good brother at all. Like, literally his brother tries to kill him and just torture him and stuff like that. Like, what can you do? You're gonna fight back. Like, that makes perfect sense. He has great reason to want to kill the Mountain. Yeah, I mean, he absolutely has great reason to want to kill the Mountain. The Hound wanting to kill his brother is kind of fair. Oh yeah. You'd put yeah, what's up, Desert Cobb? You put the Hound in Rickon categories? Nah, I think he's definitely bad. It's just unfortunate that he has to be a bad brother. But I say killing Gregor is just putting him out of his misery. I hate considering season 8, but that's that's actually an interesting. Oh, Gregor doesn't count. He doesn't really have a proper sibling to be a brother to. Nah, Gregor definitely counts. Gregor literally causes the Hound to be a bad brother. Gregor definitely is bad brother. I think Sandor counts as well. Yeah, no problem, Desert Cobb. Glad to have you stopping by at any time, man. He's not as bad as his older brother though. I'm thinking he's a A or B tier. I like when you say that he's trying to put his brother out of his misery. Sandor can't be a good brother. He has no one to be a good brother to. I see your point. That's a tough one. I'm not gonna put him in NA. Damn. He wasn't really obsessed with killing his brother earlier in this. That's true. That's true. He wasn't really that. Honestly, it's more self-defense than anything. Do I need to make a Sandor category? Like, but okay, but the thing is, I mean, it's almost the same as Tyrion to Cersei. The thing is, Cersei does try to kill Tyrion, just not quite as hard. He fights him to protect Loras in S1, but immediately stops when Robert asks. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I like that scene, actually. Where he cuts the head of the horse. That was insane. This is tough. I want to say he's a bad brother still, though. It's unfortunate that he is a bad brother. It's tough, though. He's forced to be a bad brother, though. I'm okay ranking him. I would accept that he's in an NA category. I'm gonna rank him though, but he doesn't have a choice but to be a bad brother. I think. I mean, if Gregor just decided to chill for the rest of his life, I think Sandor would have left him alone and gone with his own life. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Dean. I see your point. I'm gonna rank him though, because I think it's kind of fair to also rank him. I already we can place Sam easier than really. What is there? I mean, if you have stuff to say about Sam, let me know, because I legit do not remember anything about his siblings, except for that one time they were at the table and they were nice. That was it. He seemed good to her. That was it. But yeah, I feel like I'm like kind of leaning towards B. Sam seems to have a good relationship with his family aside from his dad. Yeah, I agree with that. That's pretty much all I got too. Like, I would accept also that, because I mean, it's similar to Rickon. Like, Rickon seems like that has a good relationship too. That's why Rickon is the category where you're just like, you probably are fine, but I don't, like, there's not really enough to really make a super determination. But I think there's enough for the Hound to say that he I like what you said, Grievous, that if Gregor just decided to chill for the rest of his life, Sandor would have left him alone. I feel like that's true. I feel like he's not like out there bloodthirsty trying to kill his brother. I think he's like, well, until a little bit, he does a little bit more in the later seasons. I will say he also seems kind of concerned when he sees the mountain as Qyburn's zombie dude. But he definitely still tries to kill him. That's tough. That's actually really tough. His sister's happy to see him, which points to a good relationship, and he doesn't resent Dickon for taking his place, and Dickon seems to like him. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I could easily, I mean, to be honest, I easily see them both being F. I just didn't want to do that because it's like, there isn't really that much to say. But they probably are F tier. They almost certainly are F tier. The Hound is a bad guy generally, but we can't rate him as a brother based on that. One of the cool Gregor makes him a good person, not a bad brother. I think in terms of brotherliness, you should never kill your brother. To be a good brother, you should not kill your brother. You can't kill your brother to be a good brother. Unless it's like, hey, I want to die. Similar to how when he gets turned into zombie from Qyburn. It's tough. This is actually really hard. Do we make a separate category? These brothers murdering, looting, raping, sadistic monster. Yeah. This is tough. Yeah, because I'm trying to think what else could he possibly do? He can't talk to him. There's no way he could ever talk to him. He could basically just die. His own parents would want to kill him, and it's heavily implied that he killed them too. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I don't know about his mom, but I remember his dad. Yeah, maybe we can make a new category for him. Cause yeah, you're right. He doesn't really have an option but to be bad to his brother. But at the same time, that makes him a bad brother. I don't think so. Okay, that's true. It's not fair for him. You're right. It's definitely not fair. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah. That's probably true. He can't really be fairly ranked because he possibly yeah exactly. He can do nothing. He can't talk to him. He can't. Literally, the only thing he can do is be like, kill me. Like that'll be like obviously that's not an option. All right, I'm down. We can make a new rank for him. What do I do? Below. My bro is the devil. Pink for the devil. Alright, we put him in this new cat. I'm down with that. Yeah, that's you're right. I kind of like saving this for... This category is more for like people who probably are decent brothers, in my opinion. Like in my mind, this is my category. This category is like you're probably good, but there's just not enough screen time really to show. But this one is like you can see there's a lot of screen time of him talking about his brother and stuff. Like there's ample opportunity to show, but it's just not an option at all. Yeah, but I mean I'm saying that there's an opportunity to show brotherhoodness, but it can't happen, is why I put them into a new category. But in these cases, they have brothers that they could show brotherliness, but they don't really show it in the show, unfortunately. Gregor's only option is to avoid his brother, which he usually does unless something Gregor is doing forces him to get involved. Yes, but that, yeah, exactly. I do kind of agree. That's not really fair to rank him on brotherliness. That's interesting, though. That is interesting. I'm gonna leave him in this new category of literally he can't do anything because his brother sucks so bad. And these ones are just, you're probably a good brother, but there's really not that much evidence in the show because they just don't show it for whatever reason. But even if they did show stuff about Sandor, it would be not good because his brother sucks so bad. That's what I think I split the categories up. I think that's fair. But anyway, let's move on. That was a tough one. That's probably one of the hardest ones. Except for Jamie. Jamie was still really hard. No pun intended. Let's do Theon. Theon as a brother. Oh god, this is another one where he tried to bang his sister. Is it fair that he didn't know it was his sister? Is that fair to say? Is that okay? Does that remove the transgression if you didn't know it was his sister? You think it doesn't count? Doesn't count if he doesn't know? I think Theon actually is a... I mean, he doesn't... I mean, this is almost a Rickon category because he doesn't really have an opportunity to be a good brother because he's literally stolen away. But when he comes back, I think he's actually a pretty decent brother. He's kind of stupid, though. After he learns who she is, he becomes pretty good brother. That's what I'm kind of thinking, before and after Reek. Yeah, that's true. But after Reek, he's actually a really good brother. He supports her in all kinds of ways. Before Reek, how is Theon as a brother? I think he's fine. Actually, I think they're actually still like relative, and even it's also implied that younger they were relatively close. I think. So, I don't think he does. The only weird thing is that he kind of he doesn't defy her. I guess he doesn't really defy her. The thing about taking on Winterfell is kind of does that say anything about his brotherliness? About like defying his father's orders and like being jealous of his sister and stuff like that, so he goes and tries to take Winterfell? Not really. Yeah, I think the only thing there is that he was jealous a little bit of his sister. And like, well, it wasn't just that. It was that his dad was like, "You're not my son," basically. Like, it was more than just that. So yeah, I think I'm down to... Is he F tier brother? Honestly, I think he actually might be. F tier brother for Theon? He doesn't do anything bad. And he's actually really devoted to her after Reek. That's a... Post-Reek is like season 6 though, so it starts getting a little bit weird there, but I think that's pretty much how he would act. I think actually post-Reek is actually a pretty good character, or pretty fine character, I think. Because, I mean, he's just a broken... He's not even, like, human almost. Like, he's Reek. Well, post-Reek, I guess. But anyway, yeah, I think... Yeah, I actually think he's a really good brother. Oh, actually, how about this? Even to the Starks, his fake brothers, he's pretty good at them. The only one he's not that great with is Jon, but that's because he's like not related to Jon whatsoever, and Jon's a bastard. So he doesn't necessarily treat him poorly. He just treats him kind of how Jon's supposed to be treated. But he's good. He's great with Robb. Yeah, he's pretty good with Bran. For what we see, they're training and stuff, they're talking and stuff. So yeah, actually, I think he actually is a pretty good brother. He has some honor. He learned some stuff from the Starks. Bringing in the Starks is awkward because he betrays Robb. Oh shit! Wait. Oh yikes! I actually forgot about that. Or I did forget about it. I literally just talked about it, but I forgot that that was, yeah, like you said, that's awkward. Ooh, that's a good point. Fuck. Okay, okay, that means that we only have to consider just Yara or just the Starks. Because if we consider all of them... Wait, even if we just consider the Starks, he's actually not good to them. Betraying them is actually incredibly bad. Like, I feel like, okay, without considering Yara, actually, fuck. That's actually really bad. You're right. That brings you down really bad, I think. Because he, like, literally took their home from them and fucked them over. And wait. He tried to... Well, I don't... You think he would have killed Bran and Rickon if he captured them? He definitely would have fucked them up, I think, somehow. Maybe he would have just, like, kept them in a cell. But also, he might have killed them because he wanted to seem strong. I kind of think he would have killed them. Wasn't that his plan? Shit, actually, damn, yeah, that's a good point. My bad. That was a mistake, I said. He definitely was... He was a good brother to begin with. But he was a terrible brother by the end. before Reek. He definitely could have brought himself to kill Bran or Rickon ammo. Really? You think so? I think he could have. I mean, this is just speculation. I think he could have, but only because I think he wanted to seem strong in front of the Ironborn. I think that's the only reason. I don't think he would do it in any other case. But complete speculation. Who knows if he would do it or not. Damn. He couldn't even really bring himself to think of killing Maester Luwin. Yeah, but he did. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. He didn't kill Maester Luwin. He killed Roderick. My bad. Wait, right? Yeah, that other guy killed Luwin, which was really sad. Honestly, when Luwin dies, it's actually really sad. It's like so fucking unfortunate. Literally, the only reason he dies is because he like says like, "What are you doing?" Like, and then he just get stabbed, like crazy. Even after Sir Roderick spit in his face, he didn't want to kill him. The rest of the Ironborn, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Theon's kind of spineless, so he can get pressured into stuff really easily. I think he could have gotten pressured into killing Bran and Rickon too. I think. But again, speculation. Yeah, so with the Starks thing, if we just consider Yara, since that's just his blood relative, I think he's an F tier brother. But I think we do have to consider that. I'm gonna consider him. We could split this in two if we wanted, but I'm not gonna do that. He's an F tier brother to Yara. I think he's a B tier at best to the Starks because he betrays them, like you said. He's an F tier to begin with, but then he betrays them. B for betrayal? Is he A? I'm kind of afraid to put him in A, but he really like screws them over really badly. But hey, okay, we put Renly in B. Renly kind of betrays his brother as well. That's relatively equivalent, although he like does a sneak attack, which makes it even worse. Since I'm combining them, I'm not gonna split it in Theon 1 and Theon 2. I'm gonna say that the Starks are his siblings and Yara is his sibling. I guess he has other brothers too, but in any case, those are all his siblings. I think that net would bring him down to a B. He betrayed his Stark siblings, which is really bad, but he was good to Yara and post Yara. It's tough. I could honestly see him being like anywhere between here. Yeah, that's really tough. But overall, damn, maybe. Nah, I think I put him in B because betraying the Starks is actually incredibly bad. It's actually incredibly bad. Like he literally takes their home from him, and like completely blindsides them. Like Robb is like, what? What the hell, man? Robb is still alive at that point, right? That's what happens. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. What is this song? Yeah. I feel B. Disagree? Agree? That's a tough one, though. I can see C. Because he does turn into a pretty good brother among the as the seasons go by. I can see C as well. Maybe it is C. I don't know. I'm gonna leave him B for now. I think that's a little bit easier in my mind. But that's really tough. That's really tough. It partially cost Robb the war. Yeah, that's a good point. Because he sent some of his troops back there, right? Yeah. He really fucked them over. Yeah, I'm going to leave him B. I'm going to leave him B personally. I think I could see him being C or even D if you want to consider his relationship with Yara and how he changes after he becomes Reek. It might be fair to actually split him into pre-Reek and post-Reek. Because he felt really bad before. Alright, it undermined him with the vassals, especially the Boltons. Roose used the opportunity to have Ramsay take Winterfell. Very good point. Okay, I'll say pre-Reek is B. Because he was still good to them. But post-Reek is F, to be honest. Post-Reek F, pre-Reek B. I just don't want to write a number 2 on him. Alright. Last one. Mr. Tommen Baratheon. Similar to Sandor and Tyrion, Joffrey, it's not really, he can't be a good brother to him. He just can't. Joffrey is just terrible. I just noticed oh my god, I missed Stannis. Oh shit. Oh, we gotta add him. We gotta add him right now. I did miss him. I totally meant to put him in. Let me add him. Good catch! Oh wait, you know what? I had a picture of him already. That's why. I just accidentally didn't put him in. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a picture of Theon. Because I have oh, that's actually post Theon. Theon Greyjoy season 1. Oh yeah, there we go. That's him. Alright, let me add that. Here's some potatoes. Where is Stannis? Here he is. Okay. Good catch, Grievous. Good catch. Great catch, even. So season 1. So season 1, or sorry, what is it? Pre-Reek Theon is a B to me. Post-Reek Theon is a great brother. Bad brother, pre-Reek. Good brother, post-Reek. But he was good up until the Winterfell shit. But in any case, let's go ahead and do Tommen, and then we'll do Stannis. Tommen, yeah. So Tommen, he legit can't be a good brother to Joffrey, just like we discussed. That's not really fair. That's not really something you could do, and it's not like Cersei's. Joffrey is just a monster. And then, but Myrcella, as far as I know, they have a pretty good relationship. Tommen can't really be good to Joffrey, but it's implied to be great. Yeah, that's what I think too. Like, I'm actually like, I mean, he's in one of these. Like, the problem is, there's not enough shown for him to be in Myrcella, but his brother is also as bad as as bad as Sandor's brother. I don't know. He's in one of these categories. But arguably, I'm gonna leave him in this one. He's almost certainly a good brother to Myrcella. I think I think most people assume that he's probably a great brother to Myrcella. It's just not, that relationship is just not shown that much. But obviously, like we discussed with Sandor, not really fair to give him. He doesn't have a choice with Joffrey. Yeah. Thomas in the Sandor camp. Yeah. You avoid Joffrey, you get tormented. Yeah. Either one of these is good. Like, he's in both. He's literally in both. He's a Rickon, and his brother is the devil. Wait, is Tommen the most fucked over sibling? Nah, it's the Hound. Really is. The Hound is terrible sibling. Yeah. I think that's pretty much all I have to say about him. He's most likely a good brother to Myrcella. Joffrey, it's impossible to be a good brother to him. But let's move on to someone more interesting. And our last brother. Is there a bro button?
Bruh.
It wouldn't spam it. Anyway. Anyway, so Stannis. I lost my train of thought. So yeah, Joffrey gave Tommen one great gift by dying, and it was. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. His death was the greatest gift of all. What a great brother. Stannis, I think, is a bad brother. Arguably, he's in a similar boat to not the he's more in a similar boat to Tyrion, where that Robert just isn't fucking with him, you know? Like, it's not really his fault. But like, he can't really, I think he tries to probably be a good. Stannis definitely tries to be a good brother to Robert by helping him to take. I'm gonna try to play defense attorney for Stannis. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Is he? You think he's a good brother? Can I put him back here for a second? I'm probably gonna put him like B or something. I don't think he's a good brother though. He's definitely not good to Renly though. You can't I know why Stannis does it. Obviously, Stannis has the claim. He should do it, in fact, but that makes you a bad brother. Unfortunately, it's like if he's prioritizing the crown over his brother, and I think that makes him a bad brother. And to Robert, though, definitely not F. Don't get me wrong. Okay. To Robert, I think he tries to be good, but I think Robert kind of fucks him over. Stannis does try to talk Renly into not making him kill him. Is that good enough, though? Okay, that's fair, actually. I mean, Renly did. Okay. Actually, you know what? You got a point. You actually got a point. Okay. Defense attorney. All right. Defense attorney Grievous. Okay. He offers him his old council seat back, plus to make him his official heir. He does do that. You know what? He's coming down a little bit for me. Because Stannis doesn't want to kill Renly. But he has to. Renly doesn't have to kill Stannis. Renly could just be like, this is him. Renly is more like the one causing the problems. Like, he's the instigator. Man, fuck Renly. What the hell? Honestly, though, I get why Renly did it, but also, like, it's actually low-key just greedy. Like, low-key, like, it reminds me of the Hightowers in, like, House of the Dragon and Fire and Blood. Like, they were low-key just greedy for power. I think that's pretty much what Renly was. Although Renly had a little bit of more positive intentions. He thought he'd be a really good king. And I think that's true. But still, that's not that great. He has zero legal reason to negotiate here. That's true. And he usually is pretty rigid about his laws. Very good point. He's just doing that to be nice. I think he even says, because you're my brother. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. If I remember correctly, Stannis also was the one who raised Renly after their parents died and Robert was in the Vale. Damn. I didn't know that. That's interesting. He also tells him that he's got until dawn to change his mind and strike his banners. He doesn't, and thus Shadow Baby. You know what? You've changed my mind. I think you've changed my mind. Where does that leave him, though? I think you're right. I actually think he's. I'll let him escape B tier. I don't know if he can escape C because you're still, unfortunately, trying to kill your brother. You're still prioritizing glory or the throne or whatever over your brother. I think that has to make you kind of a bad brother. Unfortunately. And it's not a situation like Sandor or Joffrey or Cersei where they're just like, well, I mean, actually, actually, maybe not. Because Renly really is forcing his hand. And it's similar to Tyrion, where it's like, he's like, I genuinely cannot do better. Like, you're like stunting my growth, so to speak. Referencing histories and lore in the books, Stannis does have nice stuff to say about Robert too. Oh, interesting. He resents Robert for not giving him Storm's End, but does respect him. I mean, I don't think Stannis hates Robert. I think he just is a little bit angry at him. I don't think he hates him. And I think he understands that Robert is just the way Robert is. Robert doesn't listen to people. Robert is Robert. He talks about how Robert was great at rallying people and had a natural talent for making men follow him while also invoking Robert's battle strength in a speech to his men in the books. Interesting. That's cool. can kind of use some of that, I think, to like fill in some of the gaps. It's very arbitrary what I take and what I don't, I know. But hey, it's whatever. This isn't an official thing. I think C is right for him. I think I will let him be on the good side of brothers, but only because but he still tries to kill his brother. And is still very, very willing to kill his brother. I mean that's just Renly though. He's okay. I feel like he's middle of the road with maybe he's D tier with Robert. Like I don't know. They're not on great terms though. Robert is a worse brother to Stannis than Stannis is to Robert though, for sure. And same with Renly. He's definitely beating them. And fuck, man, Stannis gets fucked over, huh? Dang, I'm a Stannis stan now. Yeah, I think I feel like C's not a bad. This is tough. This is really tough. This is way harder than the parents one. Jesus. Okay, I could see someone arguing B because he tries to kill him. I think he's actually a decent brother. I think he's forced to be I think he's forced to engage in battle with his brother because of his brother. It's not really. It is a little bit his fault because he's not just like, okay, bro, like I'm gonna let you have it because I'm not gonna fight my brother. He could do that, and I think if he did that, he would be F tier or D tier, maybe D tier, but he doesn't. So I think that brings him down a little bit. I feel like that's fair. Book Stannis also feels a bit guilty about Renly after the fact. If I recall, even though Mel pretty much told him it was Renly or him. I think in the show I think in the show he doesn't feel great about it. I think at least that's how I interpret how he feels. Like he doesn't want to kill him. Does he actually know that he's killing Renly with the Shadow Baby? Does he like know that he's basically assassinating his brother? Or pretty sure. I kind of feel like he like knows something. He's probably gonna die somehow, but he's not exactly sure what. And the Davos is like, I just said the craziest shit in my life. Oh my god. In the show he knows for sure. Oh, okay. I don't remember that part super well right now. That's tough. Killing your brother is so bad though. But he does force his hand. He really does force his hand. But, nah, I think I gotta put him in B. I gotta put him low B, I think. Killing your brother is bad. Especially if he knows. That's bad. But, the only reason... I can see him being C tier also because Renly, man, he really shouldn't be trying all this bullshit. Yeah, I think B might be right. I can see C for him. He's not A, he's not S for sure. That's a tough one, man. When you kill your brother, you're a bad brother. I think that's pretty much my stance on it. I'm putting all the Baratheons in B tier for Baratheon. B, B, B. Baratheon. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave him. I can see C tier because Renly shouldn't be doing that. Stannis couldn't really be a good brother to Robert. A great brother. He was a decent brother. He respected him and stuff like you said. He liked Renly enough. He respected kinship. But not until he killed him. Until he killed him, he did. But yeah, a lot of this was like he was supposed to be given stuff, and they were kind of trying to take it from him, and he was trying to defend that, which, you know, unfortunately makes him their rival. But yeah, I'm gonna leave him B tier. Let me know what you think. I think this is the list. I think this is it. That was really tough, actually. God damn, that was hard. I'm scared to do the sisters tier list. This got a bit divisive. We got some people in some weird categories here. you could essentially consider both of these NA, to be honest. But I made a new one just because I felt like it. But at least we can all agree, the Mountain and Ramsay, fucking awful, fucking awful. And Jon Snow, Robb, Tyrion, really great. The rest of them, hard to say. Hard, you know, kind of hard. Also maybe worth considering that Stannis would have been told by Mel he literally needed to win the war. Yeah. That's tough. That's an impossible question, to be honest. If Stannis is Azor Ahai and dies fighting Renly, the dead win. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna leave him in B. I could easily see Stannis being in C or even D, because Stannis is in a terribly difficult position with Azor Ahai, with his brother contesting his claim, with his other brother not giving him what he deserves. Stannis is in a really hard position to be a good brother. Honestly, I could actually see him like being a little bit more like, well, not quite evil, but like kind of similar to Sandor. Like his brothers are like, there's a lot of outside forces forcing Stannis to be the way he is, which is, it makes him a really interesting character, because you can see Stannis try to do the right thing. Even like, honestly, like the Shireen burning thing, like I only talked about in the context of him being a good father, but like honestly, burning Shireen from his perspective is not dumb. Sucks, but I guess it's similar here. Like he kills Renly to save the world. Incredibly hard choice. Unfortunately, he's wrong. I think I'm gonna head out in a minute, guys. I think I'm gonna head out in a minute. Everything Stannis does is based around the concept of duty. He's a very dutiful person. Very, very dutiful. Duty. Yeah. Stannis is a super interesting character. They kind of fuck him up in the show a little bit, but honestly, every single time I rewatch Game of Thrones, I forget Stannis is a thing until he literally dies in season 5 or 6. I think he dies in like season 2. Every single time. I'm like, oh my god, Stannis is still here? Like, but Stannis is a very important character. It's just that, unfortunately, like, he doesn't win anything. I guess he does against the Wildlings. But regardless, guys, appreciate y'all having this conversation with me. I love talking about this stuff. I love talking about things and stuff and whatnot. Can I do a command from here? Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's do that on the Twitch. There we go. Yeah, check out the YouTube channel if you are new here. And Burning Shireen was the only option to clear the weather. If you didn't clear the weather, Shireen and everyone else would have frozen to death. Minus Mel, because she's immune to cold. Yeah. I still think he could have... I mean, she shouldn't have even been there, first of all. I think... Is it possible he could have sent her back to Castle Black with, like, with a small team or something? With, like, Davos or something? I don't know. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I understand why he burned Shireen. It's very, very, very tragic. And it's even more tragic that Mel is wrong. That's crazy. George really fucks this character up. That is so awful. Ah, what a good show, man. What a fantastic show. But yeah, man, appreciate Craze for coming by and Grievous for coming by. Desert Cobb for stopping by for a minute. Otto stopped by for a minute, and Jason. We're all having some great conversation today. That was really fun. We will obviously do some more next time. Has to be someone with King's blood. Couldn't be him because he's Azor Ahai. Yeah. No, I get that part. I definitely get that part. Even Mel is broken when she realizes, yeah, that I think they got kind of right in the show. First bros and go, bro. Wait, I wanna. Oh shit. Wait. Export image. There we go. Excuse me, I burped. Yeah, I think we did pretty good. I think we did pretty good. Obviously, these tier lists are definitely controversial. This is just my personal opinion. I love having y'all's input, of course. I love talking about this stuff. Next time, we will probably do... What will we do next time? So I have a couple options. I mentioned I'm considering the sidekicks thing. That'll be really fun to talk about. Sidekicks in Game of Thrones. I'll have to figure out what we're going to do there. I have... Oh, we might do the... Well, not might. We will do the... well, I won't say will either, but we almost certainly will do the... These student chats are always fun. Thank you, man. I love having you here. I love having these conversations. They're always super interesting. I want to do the... Shit. Fuck. What did we do last time? Something with ChatGPT. What the fuck did we do last time? Oh, my small council. That's right. The small council thing. I want to make the the most chaotic one, or the worst, or evil, or whatever. Yeah. That I think will be really fun. I still want to do that. Maybe we'll do that next week. I have a couple other ideas though. I mentioned, the sidekicks one. Yeah, I have a couple other ideas. We did Austin Stalker. Yeah, that was so good. I can't wait to edit that into a full video. That's gonna be that was so fun to do that. So for the tier list stuff, I think a lot of people are interested in tier list stuff on YouTube. I'm not gonna like hard focus on tier list stuff for forever, to be honest. I think it's fun and the conversations are always really good, but I'm not gonna lie. Tell me if y'all agree. The ChatGPT weird challenge stuff, that's more fun. I think that's more fun. Spinning the wheels, getting random characters taught like those hypothetical situations, I think those are more fun. I like doing that a little bit more than the tier list. Tier lists are interesting. I love the discussion. Honestly, really enjoy the chat. Okay, thank you. That really helps me. I think that's a little bit more fun than the tier list stuff. Tier list stuff is fun. I think the tier list stuff is more interesting than fun. I love, like, it's like a really, like, cool discussion. And kind of funny, you know, like talking about Jamie banging his sister. But the ChatGPT stuff, I've been feeling that too. So we'll probably do something with that next time. I think that's where we want to go. Or I did also enjoy the bracket thing we did. That was also pretty fun. There's a lot of options. Let me know if you have suggestions. Definitely let me know. I love the idea of the chaotic small council. That I think will be really, really fun. Yeah. Any randomized wheel stuff. I love using the wheel. The wheel is so fun. The randomization, I feel like, makes it so more interesting, because it's just like, what's gonna fucking happen? Even the there's a little sneak peek, potatoes, for the next video that should come out by next week. Y'all, I don't even know if you remember, but I did a personality quiz one. That one's kind of fun. But yeah. But anyway, guys, it's almost 1 a.m. for me, which means I'm still not going to bed. Yeah, I stayed a little bit longer today because I started late. And I got no job right now, so I ain't got nothing to do. I'm chilling. Big, hard chilling. But yeah. Last week was super fun. Small console stories. Okay, so do you also prefer, like obviously this is, I love having discussions, but did you kind of prefer like the ChatGPT kind of hypothetical situation kind of stuff? That stuff a little bit more fun to you too? Because Craze also says that's a little bit more fun. I think that's a little bit more fun for me, but yeah. I'll probably still do tier lists every now and again. Especially because I feel like I have to do the sisters one. Now that I've done brothers, I have to do sisters. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. I really love having you guys here and talking and chatting, making videos with me. Look out for yourself in the videos. Say, hey, that's me. I'm in the vid. I'm in the vid with like 10 views. But I'm one of them. Yeah, let me know, especially in the Discord, if you want to give suggestions or things that you want to see. Please let me know. All that stuff with the wheel and discussions around selection follow Jab is really cool. Cool. All right, perfect. Yeah, I think it's really cool too. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got though, guys. That is pretty much all I got for tonight. Had a blast with you guys as usual. I hope y'all take it easy. Yeah, it was Melisandre and Qyburn were going to, dude, that was, yeah, Mel and Qyburn for the win. My bad, I missed that one bit. Yeah, dude, that was so funny. That was so beautiful. Isn't ChatGPT crazy? Like, isn't that like, it's such a fascinating tool. There's a couple other ones that I could use also, that are like storytelling, more ones that are focused on storytelling. But like ChatGPT uses actual information, and the other ones don't really. It just like makes a story for you, which could be fun. But I think the fact that it like knows that Qyburn is super smart and super morally ambiguous and stuff, it makes it even better. Like, I love that. That was so fun. But anyway, guys, let me know if you want to see anything in particular, or if you have any particular interests or any interesting questions. I love talking about dumb hypothetical questions is kind of like what I'm leaning towards nowadays. Like, random small council, what happened? I never thought of it using Game of Thrones before last week. I spent a ton of time with it doing that since, and I've loved the results. You got me? Yes, it's so fun, right? It's so fun. Dude, ChatGPT is amazing. I have some other, I don't want to spoil anything yet, but I have some other really cool ideas with ChatGPT stuff. But hey, I accidentally invented a whole universe that is just the ultimate psychological torture for Cersei. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? Send me any of the screenshots or something of the prompts or of like the conversations you have with ChatGPT and Discord if you want. But all right, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. I'm always on Discord. I'm starting to post more on the community tab and stuff on YouTube. So I love it when you guys interact with that and answer the questions. I love asking just what you think, having different conversations. Oh, the one that I asked about, you have to pick two to defend you and the other ones fight you. That wasn't super balanced, but I thought that was funny. But anyway, guys, hope you have a great night, great evening, great morning, wherever you are. I'm gonna get out of here. Catch you next Wednesday, same-ish time, hopefully. Peace out.